So this is the belt squat unit that I've got. It's a J squat by Sornex. Now, they've made it for a while where you can have a jammer arm. Jammer arms are like essentially turning your squat rack into kind of a machine where you've got an arm that you can do some pressing with and stuff like that. A jammer arm with its standalone base now that can hold plates. And then this is kind of like a monolift lift off. As you stand up, it automatically is gonna fall. And this has really allowed me to do some stuff where my low back and hip has been really locked up, and barbell lifting has caused me more problems than good. This is gonna be a great alternative for training. This thing's great if you're healthy, but as an injured guy, it's been a really, really powerful tool. And I'll show you how it can, it takes up a really small footprint. So once it's empty, that locks in, and this is all it takes up. So overall, after having the J squat at my disposal for like the last 6 or 7 months, I find myself using it every time I come to the gym. And that's one of those ways that I really know that I like something. I've gotten a lot of different barbells and a lot of equipment over the years, but the fact that I keep going back to something means I like what I'm getting from it. I really do like this piece. The quality of it's great. Sornex makes the best equipment on the planet. I've been sponsored by them a long time, but I lift with a ton of variety of stuff. I don't think there's a belt squat on the market that I haven't used in the past. My least favorite of all of them is the Pit Shark, is you just have to load so much fucking weight on it for it to feel right. And it's such a big footprint that I don't think it's a good idea for most home gym owners or a small gym. Whereas this, like I showed you guys where it stands up, like it's a pretty small footprint. It's also really well built. And the other thing is, once I have kind of 405 on it, and I'm calling things 405, like I'm not gonna fucking hang a scale on it to figure out exact poundage. I don't give a shit. I have an idea at this point in my life like what a 405 effort feels like, if that makes any sense. I've got enough reps under my belt. So once I've got 405 on this, it feels right. It feels like what 405 has felt like in the past. And that's a big deal. Like I don't want this like a fucking leg press where I have to put 1,100 pounds of bullshit on it for it to feel like anything. I want to get, you know, the most return for my buck. It's also really smooth and the weights can sit so you can get further away from it and have more of a pull. You can also get a little bit further on top of it to work more knee bend and flexion and ankle flexibility. But using some ramps and using something to stand on, there's a lot of variety to the way that you can utilize this tool. If a belt squat is something you're looking for in a garage gym space, this one's really great for the small space that it takes up. Rogues that they make that has the track system is also really nice, but with all the cables and pulleys, like there's more shit that's gonna need maintenance. There's more shit that has a possibility of breaking. It takes up a big footprint. And while it's a really great tool, I use it at the gyms that already own it because I don't wanna deal with it. It's like fucking borrowing your brother's kids. You can happily fucking give them back if they're ever a problem. I wouldn't want the responsibility myself. It's something that I think is running $1,100, which is the price of some specialty bars now. This provides a lot of opportunity. You can also do banded marches with it, and you can do some something that we've named gimp squats, where I'm taking a spuddy shoulder harness that you would use to pull a sled, and the ring is here, and I'm hooking the J squat up to the center of my chest so that I have to keep my chest back and I have to keep in that position through the lift. So there's a ton of variety and option using this. I'm sure you can do a bunch of bent over row type movements, or the type of movements that you would use a landmine for. But that's not what this is built for. So I'm not pretending that it's a better landmine. It's just so much that you can do with a lever system like this. But overall, I've been really, really happy with it. There's not much I would change. If you already have a jammer arm system, you can get just this piece for about 500 bucks, or the whole system's gonna run about $1,100 from Sornex. So hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for watching what I'm going through with my hip. Like, subscribe, share, do all those type of things. Hit that little notification button. Help us out. We're trying to bring a lot more information to the channel now that I've got Brant behind the camera doing some work with me, and I'm excited about the opportunity to be able to provide more information to you guys in an entertaining format. Infotainment is what they're calling it in the cyber universe space, where buzzwords are important. So that's what the day looks like. Spread hate, always party.